we doing, everyone, and welcome back to another movie review with Maka. We are yet again out at the cinema, and this time, out sheer boredom, we decided to check out Jungle Cruise. And I'm not gonna lie, the movie didn't alleviate the boredom that much. Wasn't particularly one I was intending to watch, if I'm completely honest, but I was just looking through what options were available, and this seems like the most feasible one at that moment in time. So let's get into it. It's going to be quite a quick review. There's a few positives, a few negatives, simple stuff. So positive aspects of this film for me: special effects. They did look pretty decent. There's a lot of special effects used in here for reanimating the dead, and a lot of the Native American, guess I got the sense it was Native American, kind of tribes and things like that. Actually, no, they weren't American, so just native tribes and things. There were a lot of good special effects and makeup used in there. I think not all, but a fair few of the moments when they try to use comedy, because a lot of, Disney and Marvel, that's quite a thing, even though they have a lot of action in their films, they try and use comedy just to, I don't know if it's to vary what they're giving to the audience or what, but I think a lot of the comedy moments they used worked, especially from Jack Whitehall, but being a professional comedian, kind of to be expected. Emily Blunt had a few little zingers in there that worked nicely for me. And admittedly, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Dwayne Johnson, he also had a few decent zingers here and there. I like the visual effects outside of just the special effects, but like the visual effects and the beauty of the flowers and the trees and the rivers that they flow down, all that kind of thing. It was kind of relaxing to watch at times. It was entertaining at times. Now, for some of the negatives on my end, Dwayne Johnson. Now, again, this one really will be just personal to me. It's not going to be something that most people will go with. It's just, I find when I watch Dwayne Johnson in a lot of films nowadays, probably since about 2011, 2012-ish onward, I kind of just, I don't get any variation. I like an actor that has range, and other than there being slight differences between his characters, the man doesn't offer a lot of range. It's just, I always go into it and I don't feel like I'm watching a character. I feel like I'm watching just Dwayne Johnson trying to be this and Dwayne Johnson trying to be that. So for me personally, I didn't enjoy him massively in the movie. He was okay in his role, but I didn't enjoy him massively. But again, that's just me. And then the overall aesthetic of the film, it's, they've got corny characters that make no sense. I mean, if I assess this film as a kid's film, because that's essentially what it is with Disney, then yeah, the corniness works. I think just going into it, just watching it from my own perspective, there are a lot of corny bits and a lot of acting choices and things like that just don't particularly do anything special for me. But it is what it is. So, working with this film overall, giving it a letter grade, because, we all like letter grades, I would probably give this film... I personally, I'm going to give it just a solid C. Not a C+, not a C-, just a C. It didn't particularly do anything massively special for me, but the bits that I did enjoy were entertaining, and it earned the £5 that I paid for a ticket, but that's about it. Would never have paid for Disney Plus's Premier Access prices, that's for damn sure. I'd have been emailing demanding a refund if I had, because I don't know how they are in America. I hear they're like $30. It's like £20 in England. Absolute rip-off. Not worth it. Might as well just go to a cinema. At least then, if you're like me and you're a bit 50-50 on whether or not you enjoy the film, it was only a £5. It was a quarter of what Disney would have charged. But that's all I'm going to say on that one. Overall, like I say, film, it was alright. Some will love it, some won't particularly enjoy it, but isn't that how it is with all movies? Standard issue, really. But anyhow, that's everything I had for you on this one, folks. So stay safe. Have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, or whatever the hell it is, wherever the hell you are. Movie Madness, Maka out.